Hi, I'm Ron Milioni,
And I'm Lynn Milioni.
and we're going to talk about why we want this bunker so bad. And this is a real true story. I mean, wait till you hear this. Tell them about that story about when we got the wedding back in September.
Well, we're very tied to 9/11. Our wedding was planned for September 16th, which was the Saturday following 9/11. So we had all this preparation going on, and when it happened, my family was all over the country. My sister was out in St. Louis with a 6-month-old, and she was supposed to fly in. My parents were in Florida, and they were supposed to fly in, and there was no flying in. All the flights were canceled, the airlines, no one was doing anything. So they drove, they had to drive up.
Right.
My sister drove 600 miles with a 6-month-old baby in the car by herself, coming past the World Trade Center and smelling all the the smoke and
It was
the
still
devastation.
active, exactly.
It was still burning when she got here.
And she was crossing the bridges, and there were place was still upside down. It was still chaotic, right? There were roadblocks and all checkpoints all over the place.
And we were originally going to cancel the wedding or put it off for a while, and everyone said no, we need to be together as a family now. So that family that we have, we want to try and protect everyone. You know, if something like this happens again, or God forbid it's worse, we need to protect
all this terrorist stuff
ones.
going on, even though they took out, Bin Laden, thank God, but this stuff goes on all the time, every second. And let me tell you what happened. Remember, we went to Aruba in October. We delayed the honeymoon. So we're in Aruba, we're coming back, and I'm walking down the aisle on this plane. All of a sudden, there's this guy that looks like he's from, one of those third world nations. And all of a sudden, I got really, really uptight. And there was a 4-hour flight back to New York. So he's making gestures, and he's getting really agitated to the stewardess. And I said, this guy here might take the plane. And he's reading the Quran, yeah. And I told Lynn, I said, you know what? I'm going to take this dude down because I think this guy is connected to what just happened a month ago, back in September. So luckily the plane lands, and I'm still really got my peeing in my pants from that whole trip. And sure enough, true story, we pull up to the gate, federal agents come up to the plane, they open up the plane. We couldn't deboard yet, and basically they took him off the plane, and I said, I knew it, my suspicion. So that is why
it's a scary world we live in.
We want that bunker, man, because I'm telling you, shit's going to hit the fan. So anyway, I'll let you see what Lynn's up to as far as what she could bring to the survivors. Hopefully, we don't see that day, but it's all yours.
Thank you. I'm very handy. I have a lot of talents. I can sew, I can paint, I'm like a handyman around our house. I do everything here. Ron, not so much. More the electrical end of creating tools and things. But I'm the handyman. And I also have a little baby garden. But I could do more. I love to plant, and I'm good at it. I'm good at creating things. The other thing, I know how to shoot a gun because we go to the rifle range on occasion. So, lock and load.